Undefeated Top Fuel pilot Larry Spider-Man McBride has rewritten the record books on his way to his 6th AMA championship. Talk about dominance. Charlie Farah clinched his 2nd Pro Modified championship, qualifying #1 at each of the first 6 events. But all of the other class championships are up for grabs. It's going to be a fight to the finish for the AMA Prostar U.S. Drag Racing Championship titles coming up next. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the inaugural Schnitz Memphis Blues Nationals, the second to the last race on the AMA Prostar Championship Trail. Hello again, everyone. I'm Ted Jones, and with the points battles heating up, let's check in right now with Griff Allen.
Ted, thanks very much. Here in Millington, Tennessee, here at Memphis Motorsports Park, this marks round 7 of 7 for races here from the AMA Prostar U.S. Drag Racing Championship Series that we'll see right here on the Outdoor Channel. And I'll tell you, the critical story here is going to be points. We're going to take a look at that, as well as the track conditions here, because apparently a lot of people are struggling to find traction, which is the better lane. These stories and more are going to be answered as we get ready to thunder on 2 wheels.
All right, thank you very much, and we'll do it with Top Fuel, the top of the pack right now, beginning with Ron Webb and Tommy Sloan. Joining me in the booth, Keith Kaiser, our expert analyst.
Thanks, Ted. This is going to be a good race between Ron Webb and Tommy Sloan, but Webb is out on him in a hurry, but Tommy C got out of it because he was drifting towards the center.
Yeah, I felt we got gated pretty good, but this bike ran pretty hard that time. I don't have any idea, but it felt pretty stout. We changed motors last night, the last motor we got.
Let's look at it again, Keith. You said he drifted toward the center.
Well, Ted, he's right in the groove, but as he takes off the bike, he's drifting right towards the center of the track, and right there it takes out the 1,000-foot block.
001 reaction time, but the drive didn't go well at all.
On the tire right off the line, man. Got out of the groove. It was all I could do to hold it in the lane. Matter of fact, I think I got the cones. I don't know. I weaved in and out. Man, that's a good run for Ron. That's a great run for him.
We'll check out the number 2 and 5 qualifiers as they met Chris Hand and Jay Upton.
As you'll remember from the Indy race, straight out of Australia, Jay Upton has been working on his combination, and he's out on Chris.
But Chris nips him right in the lights, 6'10", 229.
It was a nice pass, and I don't know, I've been doing that all weekend, cutting off early, and I think if we carry it on through there, we'll get a better deal.
Now the number 1 qualifier, Larry McBride out of Virginia on his Kawasaki. Can he go in the 5s at Memphis?
And he is trying to put one more track in the record book with a 5-second pass, and we'll see if he gets it done.
5:92, he did it.
To do it here at Memphis, you know, we've never been to this racetrack and run a 5-second run here, and you know, my brother called it. You know, what can I say about my brother? He's an awesome guy. And, you know, Pingle Enterprise, Trim Tex, Drag Specialist, Red Line Oil. I'm getting better at it, ain't I?
Now let's move to Pro Modified. What happened in round 1 there when Eddie Gonder met up with Charlie Farah?
Charlie Farah has had a perfect season up till now, qualifying number 1 and winning every race. And this weekend, he didn't qualify number 1, and Eddie Gonder takes him out in the first round. But nonetheless, he still wins the championship by virtue of just qualifying.
We had a bad, not a great year, but it's been better now. We work and work and work and work. When it comes to one of these like this, and you can finish off one like first round, I got to praise God and my team. Thank you. And Cycle Trader, too. Thanks a lot.
Now let's move to the second round of Pro Stock. We had a significant development there when Dean Frantz met up with Todd Dagey.
And it was interesting that coming into this race, Todd Dagey led Dean Frantz by 98 points, so Frantz has to beat him here to have any chance at the championship.
Well, good side-by-side race right there. Frantz 720 beats a 719. Look how close it was.
He's tough. He's a champion. He can get the job done. Rick Ward horsepower. I had to do what I had to do. I'm glad I did it. Norris Motorsports TL going to another round.
This coverage brought to you by Yamaha, makers of fine motorcycles and ATV. Nobody's more in tune with motorsports than Yamaha. And by Power Commander by Dynajet, transforms the power of any fuel-injected motorcycle. And by Summit Racing Equipment, 35 years of low prices and expert advice.